are going to be sleeping in this hotel room suspended 1,000 feet above the canyon floor below. Over the last 6 weeks, we've been exploring Peru, and to send off our time here with a bang, we decided to sleep in one of the most unique accommodations in the world, a glass and metal capsule that's on this cliffside in Ollantaytambo, Peru, in the Sacred Valley, just 20 miles from Machu Picchu. In this video, we're going to be answering all your burning questions, including how to get to this hotel room, what it's like sleeping on the side of a cliff, and most importantly, how the heck you go to the bathroom 1,000 feet above the floor below.
So we're here in town, and I thought that you entered these things from the ground, but it turns out that you actually go on top of the cliff and maybe rappel down. I'm not exactly sure. Apparently it's different depending on the accommodations that you stay in. There's some geodesic domes, and there's these like glass things I think that we're staying in that hang on the side of the cliff, so we'll see. Gracias.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Muy bien, ¿y tú?
Mucho gusto, mi nombre es Paul.
Me llamo Justin.
Justin, mucho gusto.
Gracias. Grande mochila. Buenas.
Juan Carlos.
I guess the cars can't go any further up the hill, so now we're taking an ATV up to the top.
This is definitely the most fun way I've ever entered a hotel.
Hey, that wasn't so bad. Whoa. What a view. Wow.
Oh, I think that's where we're staying.
Wait, where? Oh my God. Wow.
Both exciting and a little scary.
I'm aware of the possibility of serious injury or death. It's the first time I've seen that while checking into a hotel.
Ready to go to my hotel room. For some reason, I wasn't scared of this at all until approximately right now. And now I'm feeling a little bit nervous.
Wow. You look so crazy.
I'm so scared right now.
So we've been doing a lot of day trips from Cusco, and on almost all of them, the roads have been like partially closed because of landslides. And I'm just really hoping that whatever rock our hotel is anchored to is not the same as the crumbly rock that we've been driving past.
This is the easy access capsule.
That's the first one that's easy to get to, but Jessica and I never picked the easy option. They've also got these like geodesic dome capsules too, which look pretty cool. Oh wow, it's really windy here, be careful. Almost forgot to do the twist lock.
I don't think you're supposed to.
Oh, okay. I'm glad we talked about this. Whew. That's so spooky. Oh my God. One at a time. All right. And then number two. All right, we got this. Put those down there. Wow. This might be the craziest view I've ever seen from a hotel before. Our room is at about 12,000 feet, so the air's really thin up here, and I'm huffing and puffing. Wow, the view behind you is insane. Go slow, go slow, go slow. Woo! That's crazy. I thought this was gonna be way less crazy than this actually is. Watching Jess go down right now looks absolutely insane. I gotta be honest, I'm not looking forward to it. Woo! Okay, wish me luck. This is so much scarier than I thought it was gonna be.
You got this?
It's very wobbly.
It gets more wobbly at the bottom, so buckle up.
Oh, I'm so ready to be done with this. This part's really sketchy too, because the ladder leans on a rock. So so you teeter side to side.
The wind is not helping.
25% on the way there.
What? That's it?
Okay, so here's our first hook. Just one at a time. Rock climbers are watching this and being like, wow, this guy's so scared. Just climb faster, dude. But if you haven't done this before, it's a little intimidating.
Wow, this is terrifying.
I definitely would not stay in this hotel if you have a fear of heights.
You did it!
I live here now. I'm never leaving.
Here you can see there's no eye hooks for like 35 feet up. This is the last one, so you can't fall on this one. I mean, you can, it's just not gonna be a good time.
How did you guys build this here? This is insane. Oh my God. This is so crazy. That is so much scarier than I thought it was gonna be. The worst part is this ladder moves and it's so windy up here. It feels like it's 40, 50 mile an hour wind right now. This place is so cool. Wow, 3 beds.
Yeah, we can have a bed party.
Wow, this place is insane. Look at that.
Ooh.
That's crazy. My favorite feeling is getting to the hotel room, taking off your climbing harness, and just relaxing. Totally normal. We are so close to 20,000. The closer we get to 20,000, the easier our life becomes in making videos like this. So if you haven't already, we'd love it if you'd subscribe and hit the like button. It definitely helps us afford to make really fun videos like this. Back to the video.
Buy one, Carlos.
This is actually like surprisingly nicer than what I expected. Honestly, it feels like kind of a good value. So we are staying in the Vertical Sky Luxury Suite. You probably haven't heard of that if you've ever researched this kind of thing before. The two most popular kind of options are either the Starlodge or the Skylodge. Starlodge and Skylodge is around like $1,100 a night, whereas this was like $500 a night. So for half the price, you get this very unique experience. I mean, it's still very expensive, but when else can you say you had to get to your room with a via ferrata and are hanging off the side of a cliff in the Sacred Valley?
All right, you ready for a room tour?
Yeah.
Oh my God. That is terrifying.
So welcome to our suite that's 1,000 feet off the ground. We have here our own king-size bed.
We actually have 3 beds. I don't know what's up with that.
They do have a window. They have a couple windows actually that you can open. Makes it quite breezy. And then at night they have lots of things to keep you warm. They have these little heaters. They have extra blankets.
And a big heater down there.
And a hot water bottle heater.
The sun just set behind the mountain. So that's like about a couple thousand feet down from where we are right now. Wow, that is a little creepy. You could just like step right here. I wonder if that glass can support our weight.
I keep being scared that one of us is going to fall and break the glass and tumble to our death. We have a refrigerator, electric kettle. As Justin mentioned, there's 2 extra beds in here, so you can sleep up to 4 people, so easily could accommodate a family. I think this is one of the coolest things. You have your own personal jacuzzi here that you can look out into the Sacred Valley, which I think is pretty
The
neat.
view behind you is unreal.
Also, you have a flushing toilet, which I would argue this is probably the best view from a toilet I've ever had. So yeah, this is a normal toilet. The only kind of thing about it is you have to put the paper in the trash can, but otherwise you can just flush away. They also kind of give you little amenities. They give you bubble bath for your jacuzzi, shampoo, toilet paper, and a sink.
This one has electrical outlets in both rooms on either side of the bed.
We have like actual lights that you can turn on and off.
I can't believe they fit a toilet in here.
I can't believe they put a jacuzzi in.
That's crazy. Like, when tubs are full of water, they're really, really heavy. So while the ladder that we went down was a little sketchy, I think they use these like I-beams that are bolted to the side of the cliff. I think for stabilization,
they've got these other like eye hook things, and then you've got some cables. Another really nice touch, if you're staying in here with friends, because you've got the 3 beds, they have a curtain that retracts for the bathroom. So you don't have to worry.
You can poo in peace. You can
Yeah.
poo with a view in peace.
So we're at super high elevation. So the sky is supposed to be super clear. There's not a ton of light pollution. So apparently the stars are supposed to look incredible from here. We have pulled back all of our curtains, and I think we're gonna keep it that way and just like wake up with the light. But I cannot wait to see what
I think it's gonna be absolutely beautiful.
Would you say it's gonna look stellar?
Do you think it would be so? Also, not so good for the owner of this property, but good for us. As we mentioned before, we're the only people here. So I will say you kind of have to be a little bit conscious of privacy, generally speaking. If there's other people in the other pods, you can kind of see this pod. I think that's their bedroom. So if people were, you know, getting frisky, I think you could probably see that, as well as in the other pod. But lucky for us, we can just go wild.
Yeah, you can be a creep and see into the hot tub. So I'm glad that no one else is here right now. Okay, are you ready for the spooky part of the tour?
Yes?
If you have a fear of heights, don't watch this.
No. Oh gosh, this seems dangerous.
Okay.
Justin, no. Justin,
Yeah.
this seems dangerous. Can you not do that seriously, please? I veto this. I veto this. I veto this. I veto this.
Woo! Wow! That's 2,000 feet down. Oh my god. Okay. Jess had to run away.
I'm kind of scared of heights. It's cool enough that I think it's worth it, but hanging out the window 2,000 feet up is not worth it.
This is a view of the glacier across from us. I've never seen views like this before. Look at the sunset light. This is very romantic.
This is very romantic. And definitely the coolest hotel that we've ever stayed in. I think I want to fill up this jacuzzi and enjoy ourselves before dinner. It's not every day that we have a jacuzzi in our hotel room, so even though we are due to climb the Via Ferrata back to the restaurant in the dark in approximately 10 minutes, we are taking advantage of every second we can with a jacuzzi.
I was feeling super confident about that Via Ferrata. Jess and Juan Carlos went down. I'm like, I'm gonna nail this. And man, that thing was so terrifying. That they really should come up with like, I don't know, a stiffer cable ladder, or maybe like a ladder made out of like rebar or something like that. I'm kind of not looking forward to going up and down that in the dark. I think our plan is to only do that 2 more times. So we're gonna do that tonight, go get dinner, we'll come back, and then in the morning, we'll leave as late as possible so we only have to go up once for breakfast.
But the latest that you can check out is 11 a.m. and I think we're going to check out at exactly 11 a.m. because we want to take advantage of every minute that we can in here.
Speaking of which, we've only got about 5 minutes more of hot tub time, and then we're gonna go to dinner, so we will see you at dinner.
We can hear Juan Carlos coming to get us. Oh wow. This is so weird, Jess.
Why?
Because there's a man rappelling down the side of a mountain to come get us for dinner.
Yeah, I suppose that is a little weird.
Buenas noches. Sí. Hola.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
All good, thank you.
We left most of our stuff at their sister hotel in town because you can only carry so much stuff. And I forgot both of my jackets.
No jacket?
I left it at the other hotel.
Here is very good.
Yes, I forgot them in my other suitcase. I was not smart. So we'll clip in here, 1 and 2. It's definitely less windy. 4 points of contact. Holy shit. The higher you get, the windier it gets. Just says I'm almost done. Man, you're a badass.
I'm just trying not to think about it.
Wow, that looks so cool. This is the craziest thing, Jess.
Are you not clipped in, Cole? Are you just climbing it?
This is professional.
Professional. Professionals don't have to clip in.
Okay. I can't wait to show you guys the stars later. It is so unbelievable out here. They're making dinner.
Oh, there's fire.
Jess loves a fire.
I might be a slight pyromaniac.
I can't believe no one else has booked this place. So far, this has been like a really cool experience, from the pickup in town to the hot tub to the accommodations to the staff. Everything's been like really, really nice. And the value, for transparency, we paid for this like full price, 100%.
Yeah.
So like we're not being paid to say any of this. I just think it's a really good travel value.
For a normal hotel room, you're probably not in Peru. You could probably get a nice-ish hotel room for like $50, $60, but like you're getting multiple Via Ferrata experiences. We're having an entire restaurant to ourselves.
Yeah.
We have a unique accommodation, so for $500, obviously expensive, but for kind of, this is probably a once in a lifetime sort of experience, and so far it's worth it.
For the sake of transparency, the service here is great, but this hotel's biggest room for improvement would be the food. At $30 per person for dinner and around $17 per cocktail, you're definitely paying a premium in Peru. And while that's understandable given the remote location, the food was a little bland and textureless. On the bright side, the portions were massive, but that also meant that we needed to hike our food babies back up the mountain. On one hand, I'm freezing, but on the other hand, I just ate 3 pounds of food and I've got the pasta sweats. I'm really hoping I don't vomit because Jess will be below me.
I feel like it's going to take me
A lot longer.
yeah. It's definitely gotten windier, which doesn't help.
You're very fast at that, dude. Yeah. Wow. That's cool.
Very good.
There's a cloud below us now.
It looks really beautiful.
The stars look so incredible. You can actually see some of them in the video.
Really?
Yeah. You can see the, I think it's the Little Dipper. What a cool shot. Okay, you ready to go to bed?
Yeah, let's do it.
After you. Before we left for dinner, all of the windows were totally fogged over from the hot tub, and we left the windows open. So the good news is all of the fog cleared off on the inside of the windows, but we are in a cloud right now, so the outside of the windows are totally fogged up. I'm gonna get the camera going and see if I can get some cool stars going past the windows as we sleep. Hopefully it works out. You'll find out. We're gonna go to bed right now. Hey! Whoa. Wow, it's so pretty up here. Thank you. Wow.
Yeah, this is stunning.
I'm gonna shut this before we fall into it.
I was a little worried this morning whether we'd have clear skies, but apparently didn't have to be too worried about it because, wow, what a view.
How'd you sleep last night?
I had watched other YouTube videos about similar experiences, and a lot of people said they couldn't sleep because they were scared of falling off the side of a cliff. All things considered, I slept pretty well.
Turns out the full moon was very bright and directly overhead.
Yeah.
So I didn't sleep from like 2 a.m. on.
So I think it's around like 7 a.m. right now. We have the capsule until 9:45, so I think we're just gonna spend the next couple of hours hanging out, maybe getting some more jacuzzi time in, and otherwise just enjoying the rest of our time here. I've been talking about some of the differences between Skylodge and Starlodge and this place. I would say that the Via Ferrata is definitely more on the easier side here. The other ones that I've seen have much more difficult Via Ferratas, so if you're scared of heights or just kind of a beginner and want to get your toes wet, I think this one would be an excellent choice. If you're looking for something that's a little bit more depth-defying than what we're doing, you might want to consider another option. For me, this is the perfect amount of adventure.
Also, if you do come here and you want something a little bit more adventurous, they do have a Via Ferrata experience where you can basically hook into the rock wall. I think it's like about a half-mile circuit, and you end up zip lining back to the start. It's pretty cool. They do charge an extra $80 per person. I think if you just want to do the zip line, it's half of that.
And with that, we're going to enjoy more jacuzzi time. This was the perfect way to cap off our time in Peru. For Justin and I, it's kind of like the perfect experience. It's a little bit bougie, a little bit adventurous. I can't imagine an accommodations that's more of an experience. So if you want to have the same experience as us, please be sure to check the description below. We get a small commission at no cost to you, and it really helps our channel. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.